welcome to the Badger Burrow. My name is Laura and I live in the UK with my gorgeous little girl PJ, who's 3, and my equally gorgeous but not quite so little husband Paul. And we've got a bit of an exciting day today because PJ is at nursery and Paul is at work. I have the whole house to myself, the first time in ages. So in honour of the occasion, I have treated myself to a little Costa because the garage near us has a Costa machine, and now I feel like I'm in a movie or I'm in America or something. It's great. And if you're wondering, by the way, if you are American, this is our large. Even I don't think that's large. Maybe I've been watching too many American Day in the Life, but I don't think that's large. I think that's medium. But yes, it's not a coffee. It is a caramel hot chocolate, which I haven't actually tried yet because I'm waiting for it to cool. But I feel really, I feel like I'm in the movies or something. I quite enjoy it. So what are we doing today? Well, I am about to put the oven on because I've just realised we have some frozen cinnamon swirls in the freezer from Tesco's. And I absolutely love cinnamon swirls. They're my favourite breakfast food. So I am going to bake those. And then I'm going to eat one now. And I'm going to save the other 3 for breakfast tomorrow and the day after and the day after. And you can't see me because it's all gone faint. And my arm is hurting now. If I keep looking over here, by the way, that's because I'm filming this on my phone. And the camera bit is here. And the screen bit is here. And I keep getting distracted by the screen bit, what I'm doing on the screen bit. I'm very easily distracted. So yeah, what else are we going to do? I was going to clean out my car, but it's raining quite hard and I don't really want to go out in the rain again. So I am going to put the oven on. I'm going to go and have a break and try out this hot chocolate. By the way, if you have any recommendations for a good affordable tripod that I can use with my Samsung A70, let me know down in the comments below, because I don't have a tripod, as you can probably tell by the camera shake. I am holding it and my phone, it's quite big, so there's a little bit of camera shake, and also it means I can't get all the shots that I want for you guys, because I want to bring you guys along with me so that you can see everything. Everything except for PJ, because Paul has said he does not feel comfortable with PJ being on camera, and that's absolutely fine. He's her parent too. He has that right to say he's not comfortable with that. So I'm going to respect his wishes. You won't see PJ, but you will see me. So yeah, let's get this oven on and get the cinnamon swirls in the oven, and then I'm going to have a quick hot chocolate break, and I will see you guys in a bit once I've decided what we're actually going to be doing today. Okay guys, so the cinnamon swirls are done. Yay! As you probably saw from those few clips, the kitchen's looking a little bit dishevelled, so we're going to go ahead and straighten it out now. Okay guys, brace yourselves because we're about to get real technical. So I found these boxes. I've got this one and I've got this one. I'm going to try and balance you on so that you can see what I'm doing. I don't know which one's going to work because this one's quite big, whereas this one's quite little, obviously. So I'm going to give it a go and see what works. And yeah, let's get sorting out this kitchen. And of course, I can't do any cleaning of any kind unless I've got the tablet on. There we go. By the way, guys, if you are gamers, I highly recommend, especially if you're a Tomb Raider fan, checking out this. It's a guy named Steve of War on YouTube. He's got retrospectives for all of the Tomb Raider games up to Legend. I absolutely love him. I listen to him all the time when I'm cleaning and stuff. I'm a little bit of a fangirl. But yes, this is not a collaboration or a sponsored video or anything like that. I just love him, and if you guys like gaming and you like Tomb Raider, then it's definitely worth a watch because he is hilarious and also really, really knowledgeable and informative about it. So I always watch him when I'm tidying because sometimes you just need a laugh while you're emptying the dishwasher. And speaking of, we're going to go ahead and do that now with my highly technical box equipment. Can you tell I'm new to this? Okay guys, we are done with the kitchen. You probably noticed that I didn't hoover. I was going to, but I'll be honest, I want a bit of time to sit down and chill out, so I'm not going to hoover, but I am going to show you guys this big empty space here. So that big empty space was made a big empty space because we were supposed to have a big American style fridge freezer delivered yesterday. Our fridge freezer, I'll just see if I can show you our fridge freezer. There's PJ. Our fridge freezer, you probably saw when I was getting the cinnamon rolls out, but the drawers are all kind of broken. And we wanted to get a fridge freezer that was mostly freezer and just a little fridge, because we already have an integrated fridge in there. But apparently they don't exist. You can't do that. They don't exist. The best you can do is a 50-50 split. So we thought, well, if we're going to have to get a 50-50 anyway, why not go the whole hog and get an American style fridge freezer, because I like them, Paul likes them, and we really wanted one. So we found one that we really liked. We paid for it, we arranged for delivery, which is why that space is empty. Because it wouldn't fit where the current one is in the utility room, so we thought, well, it's better to have the fridge freezer in the kitchen anyway. But we needed an electrician to come out and just put a cable through the wall so that we could plug it in here. Turns out, because there are cables on this side of the wall anyway, turns out he can't run the cable from that socket because it already has the burglar alarm on it. Yes, we have a burglar alarm. So, and then he said you can just use an extension cable. Is that what he said? No, that's what Paul said. I can't remember what the electrician said. But then he said, oh, my arm's getting tired. Then the electrician said, does it run on a standard 13 amp plug? And we said, well, they never said it didn't, so we're assuming that it does. But Paul looked it up because he said that he's done stuff for American style fridge freezers before, and they haven't been able to run them on a standard plug. So Paul looked it up, and it turns out they don't run on a standard 13 amp plug. They have to run on like a 20 amp. Is that what he said? I don't know. I'm not technically minded. I don't know what he said because it's a banana plug. I don't know. So yeah, it didn't run on a standard 13 amp plug. The electrician said what he would have to do is, I'll show you guys. He will have to run a new cable, a new connection from the fuse box up there, extreme close up. I'm trying to do this in like selfie mode. Is that it? All the way along there. All the way along. Again, I'm trying to do this on selfie mode. And then go all along here and down to the big empty space, which is fine. I need to sit down, my back's killing me. Which is fine because I'd rather it was done and done properly, and the guy was really good and came out literally, well, not literally, he did come out the same day that I called him, but he can't do it until the weekend. So Paul phoned the place where we got the fridge from and said we were sold this fridge freezer and we weren't told that it couldn't run off a standard plug, and plus when we were in the shop buying it, Paul said to the sales assistant that I would be at home on my own because he was going into work, and would the guys who delivered it be able to do everything for me, so, you know, in case there was stuff I didn't know how to do. And the sales assistant said, yeah, that's absolutely fine, it's not a problem. So they knew I was going to be here on my own. And they didn't bother to confirm that we knew that it couldn't run off a standard plug. So we cancelled delivery because I was really hacked off at the store where we got it from, because they didn't tell us that we couldn't use a standard plug, and they knew I'd be on my own. So we cancelled that delivery, and we're going to, if you hear that notification noise, that's my notifications, obviously. So we cancelled the delivery with them, and we are going to get our money back from them. We know the model that we want, we know the style that we want, and we're going to go somewhere else and get it from somewhere else, because I just don't feel like they deserve our money almost. Maybe that makes me sound entitled, and maybe I sound like a Karen, I don't know, but it just really annoyed me that it seems like it's pretty much common knowledge that you can't run one of these fridge freezers, or a fridge freezer that size, off a standard plug. And they were told, you know, that I was going to be on my own, so do the guys know what they're doing? They can help me. And we were told, yes, it was not a problem, they'd sort everything out, don't worry about it. And then we find out that I could have, you know, blown the mains or the fuse box or something when I actually did plug it in. So, I've gone on a bit of a rant now, and I can't remember what my point was. So yeah, that's why we have a big empty space in the middle of the kitchen, basically, because we're waiting to sort all of that out. I'll probably do a video at some point for you guys, because our house is old. It was built in the 1800s. And it seems at the moment we keep trying to get the home improvement stuff that we wanted done, but it seems like every time we get the ball rolling on one thing, we discover 2 other problems. So I always said I didn't want a new build, I wanted an old house, but now I don't know, I'm regretting that decision. So I will do a video at some point, because there is a lot we want to do to this house, and I want to bring you guys along with me so you can see it. And plus, having you guys there with me makes it seem a bit more fun and a bit more enjoyable, so we'll bring you along. I know that we want to get the attic done, because we have 4 bedrooms, and currently the smallest room we jokingly refer to as the box room, not because it's small, but because it's filled with boxes and junk that need to be sorted out and decluttered. And we don't have an attic, which is weird for the size of the house that we have. Well, no, we do have an attic. We have 2 little attics that aren't actually usable because they're not boarded, and they're right under the eaves, so we can't use them anyway. So we have to sort out getting the attic done, because there's a space that we can put an attic, but we need to get that done. The electrics in the older part of the house need to be redone. Damp proofing in the living room and a couple of the bedrooms need to be done. At some point I want to redecorate. I keep veering up. I want to redecorate our bathroom and PJ's bathroom. We have 2 bathrooms upstairs, literally right next to each other. I don't know why. So we call them our bathroom and PJ's bathroom. I want to get those decorated. I want to get a new mattress at some point for our bed, because it really needs one. Yes, if anyone has a Simba mattress or has experience of buying and using a Simba mattress, let me know down in the comments what it was like, because I've got my eye on one of those, but I've heard sort of different things from different people. I've heard some people say it's really good and some people say they're really hard. But I really want one. So let me know down in the comments below if you have one or if you have had one and what you thought of it. Even my thumb's starting to hurt now. So yeah, so what else was I going to tell you guys? I have an idea in my head for some videos to do that are more sort of chatty and sort of advice videos, things like pregnancy and motherhood and you know, self-care and mental health and things like that. So again, let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, because I had a rather traumatic experience when I was pregnant, which I will talk about a bit more in another video because it would be a whole video in itself. So yeah, I fully understand that some people, they struggle with pregnancy, they have a really difficult time, their mental health suffers during pregnancy. I suffer with anxiety and depression, so I know how that goes anyway. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you would like to see those videos about sort of what I do for self-care and the pregnancy thing. It's stuff like what people tell you when you're having a baby. You know, when people give you advice and it sounds really scary, like you will never sleep again or something, and the advice that they give versus the actual reality, which the reality is never as bad as they make it sound. If the reality was as bad as everyone made it sound, no one would ever have children, or everyone would have one kid and that would be it. I mean, I had a traumatic pregnancy and I would still like another one, so it can't be all bad, can it? So yeah, we have the kitchen all nice and tidied away. So I think what I'm going to do now is just end this video here, just because it's not too long before I have to go and get PJ from nursery. But I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, leave it a like and don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos as I post them. There will definitely be more coming much sooner than the gap between the first video I posted and this one. And yeah, I've really enjoyed having you guys along for the ride. It's been a lot of fun and I hope that you stick around for more of the madness. So I will speak to you soon and I hope you have a good rest of the week.